What's poppin', my lyrical heads? Welcome to another episode of Lyrical Minds. My name is Ease, and today I got a very special guest right now on the show, Choti. What's poppin', my guy?
Yo, what's good, Eve?
I know I'm out here living my best life out over here. How about you, man? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I can't complain. I'm full of gratitude right now.
Yeah, man, I feel that you got to be. Before we get into it, man, I just want to let the people know if you're a fan of myself, friend of Choti, definitely go down there, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Support is free. So all you got to do is take them 2 seconds to hit that like and hit that subscribe button and
Free
come
99.
support your boy. Yep, free 99 right there. And if you want to come support me in a different way, you can hop in my Patreon. That link's down there, and you can show some love and show some support. Now, man, now we pretty much can get into it, man. So, how about you tell the people a little bit about yourself, who you are, and where you're from?
It's a lot to say. Ladies and gentlemen, well, to be honest, my name is Choti. It's spelled Choti. I'm from East Africa, Uganda to be exact. I was born in the northern region of Uganda called Gulu. It's a little city. It's one of the capital cities at this point. It's crazy. I've been gone for so long, man. Now we got two. We might have
That's
three.
crazy.
Bro, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Yes, I live in Vegas right now. I moved to Vegas around 13, right before I turned 14. My birthday is in December, so I'm a Capricorn. Yes. Um, lived with my brother in North Las Vegas, Pecos and Alexander. Anybody who's watching, you know what it is. Um, let's see. I lived there. I went to Desert Pines High School. I
Mm,
went to Sedway Middle School, just to get used to like the system, like the school system out here, because the school system in Uganda isn't like the one here. So my mom thought it'd be like a cool idea to do that. So did school out there in middle school, and then I went to high school at Desert Pines, and went to college for a bit. After that, like 2 years, uh, at Dixie State College in Utah, but
okay.
it didn't really like I don't know. Like I was just like kind of over it. Like it felt
I
like I
get that.
was doing. You know what I'm saying? It felt like I was doing the same thing over again, and I was just starting. I was like from nah, I just didn't want to do that. So you know,
Hmm.
I kind of ruffled a lot of feathers, man. In just like saying, yeah, no, I'm good. It's cool. You know,
Right.
in in like African households and culture, it's very like unheard of. Like, excuse me, you're not going to school to get good
Right.
grades so you can get a good job so you can come back and you know what I'm saying? Like, and just do
Yeah.
it, you know? And it was like, oh man, yeah, no, I love you, I do, but like, are you hearing what I'm trying to say? I'm just trying to. It's just not for me.
I get
You
that. School's not for everyone, to be completely honest. Like I graduate this spring, and like I am so over school. It's so ridiculous. All my classes are just redundant. Everything's the same. Ain't nothing changed. It is
know?
boring.
Uh, congrats to you though for sticking through that.
So you're an artist. I don't know how to categorize what type of music you make. I can't really put you in a genre, which is dope. Like no shade to you at all, which is I like artists that can't fit into a certain box. I like when they're somewhat unorthodox and they like go in different type of genres or make their own little subgenre in within a genre.
Mm.
But what first got you into music?
I've always like I've always been around it. It's always been around me. Um, when I was younger,
Hmm.
I did like dances. And so like when I was going to kindergarten in Uganda, um, there were times when we would throw like an assembly for the school, you know,
Right.
and at the assembly there would be, you know, there would be like dancing, there would be, you know, you would hear the principal and all this kind of stuff.
Hmm.
So I was involved with like the dancing and stuff of it. So like for me, we always had rehearsal. You know what I'm saying? We always did like the choreography and all that kind of stuff. Like I'm talking
Right.
crazy. So that was kind of like where it was at school. And then at home, my mom and dad always used to play like music around the house. If not them, then my auntie was doing it, you know.
Right.
Um, Yeah, my cousins, they always had like they were actually my first introduction into hip hop.
Oh, okay.
But they were always playing music. And you know, I just kept it around me and it's just always been there. So
Got you.
honestly,
So, what made you start writing music and pretty much, yeah, just pretty much writing music?
those my friends for real. Cause like
Oh,
I was
really?
just right. Yeah, yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Like it was like so I was just to write stories. Then I
Right.
got into poetry. But then they were like, I had a friend named Dre. What up, Dre? He's probably gonna see this shit.
It's all
What
right.
up,
Shout
Dre?
out to Drake.
Yeah. He was like, "Hey, bro, so we're hopping on the song," and I was like, "That's cool, bro." And he was like, "Yeah, so I need 8 bars." And I was like, "What?" He was like, "Yeah, bro, like just 8. Like I ain't really, you know, I just want 8 bars, bro.
Right.
We got space on the song. I need 8 bars." So I didn't know what we would just okay. So I just went to I went to the dining room table, picked the pen. There was like this envelope sitting there, so I picked up the envelope.
Hmm.
I wrote out, you know, 8 bars. That was my introduction for it. It was a wrap.
Got you. Okay. Outside of music, do you, I guess, what do you do outside of music? What are your hobbies? Do you still dance?
No, no, I did that.
Oh, I ain't dancing no more. All you do, what is it? You just do the two step, and that's it. Just sway a little bit to the music.
you know, man. You know, it depends on what kind of temperature you find me on. I'm gonna be honest. You know,
Oh, I feel
if I just came into the party, you know, and I'm kind of chilling, scoping it out, then you know I might hit the 2 step. If
you.
we in there, you know, and I'm feeling, you might see something. Now, if I'm up there, hey, bruh, you know. So yeah,
Oh, I got
it
to get you
depends.
when you up. Then I got to get you when you up. Pause. I'm
Yeah,
trying to see them dance moves.
yeah.
So in a lot of your posts, right, on Instagram and all your social media, which um I see F.ACT in a lot of it. Can you talk about what that means? Because I'm just curious.
Fact.
Right.
Fact is stands for fruitful accent. Fruitful
Okay.
accent is you could say my label. It's kind of my it's uh, what I use to navigate how I my intentions when I make music.
Okay.
Um, you know, so what it is fruitful accent because my brother one time asked me, he was like, you know, like you don't sound any different when you spit or you know, so like when you say fruitful accent, you know, like you don't change your voice. And I was like, bro, an accent
Mhm.
just changes whatever you're looking at. True. But this is how I define fruitful accent.
Right.
So I see everybody as like, you know, like a tree of their own, you know, and
Okay.
trees bear fruit, right? So to me, it's whatever you say, you know what I'm saying, your manifestations in this world that we live in, that'll be
Mhm.
the fruit. You know what I'm saying? So fruitful accent is what you bring to the world. You know what I'm saying? What you bring to
Yeah,
life, what you choose to say yes to, what you choose to say no to. You know, just what do you bring? You know what I'm saying?
right.
Because you
What
can bite
fruits are
into
you
this,
bearing to the world?
yeah, you know, because at the end of the day, whatever you do will always show, like, so
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
yeah,
I just seen it on a lot of your posts, and I was just curious what did it pretty much stand for. I didn't know it was in like an acronym. I didn't know what it was, but that's a little dope little concept um, of fact. I like it a lot. So recently, I know you did the local music experience contest, and you got second place, right?
yeah,
Congratulations to that, man. That's
thank you.
second place. That's still something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Um, And I know my man's Ace Chopper was also there. I'm pretty sure he competed as well. So shout out to him, and
yeah.
definitely I interviewed him. So
Shout out to
go
Ace.
down, hell yeah, go down there. Go also watch that interview after this interview though, because this interview is gonna be dope. But can you talk about how that experience was and what did you learn from it?
Shout out to Andrew versus Drew Bree. Uh, he hit me up on Instagram. He was the organizer for this whole thing.
Okay.
Um, and he brought it to Vegas. Um, so he hit me up. The whole experience was dope, honestly. In terms of like, because I've never had an experience like this before. This was my first one for
Okay.
He came through. We had like a whole like photo shoot, interview, um, and like he had us do like a little freestyle. You know
Okay.
what I'm
Like a
saying?
little cipher.
Yeah, a little cipher. It was dope. I was man. I was like, yeah, that's crazy. Cause again, like for me, I'm used to like I like concepts. So like
Right.
freestyling is like, oh, we're just gonna play. I was like, yo, okay, okay, you know. Like I was like,
Yeah.
all right, cool. So then, I had to play on the beat. So when I did my thing, it was like, okay, cool. So I rehearsed and stuff. So I was rehearsing for this, and when we got there, um, I was ready. I was like, yo, like I want to see who's gonna step up to the mic first, bro. Because I didn't want to be the only person ready to smoke this thing. So I
I
was like,
feel
yo,
that.
like please, I was like, please let there be somebody else up there, please. And nobody stepped up. He was like, I was like, no, no. But it was dope. Because like I got to network with people outside of my region. People from LA, people from Cleveland. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
Um, Never would have met them if not for the local music experience, volume 4. It was really cool, bro. The judges were awesome, bro. They were low key lenient on me, and I appreciate it because I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like I'm, 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 I care so much. I care so much.
Right.
So like when I had my set, man, I did my first song, bro. Did the second song, bro, and I had them, but like my first verse kind of got away from me, and I felt
Right.
so bad because I felt like I was like, damn, I shorted them. But
Right.
if I could have got that, I feel like what I'm saying. But then again, like the person who got first deserved to get first place, bro. So the whole experience was dope, man. Man, I'd do it again. I'd do it again.
I'm not mad at you. It seemed dope. I had a buddy go to it. Shout out to Jerry. I had a buddy go to it, and he was showing me videos of it, and well, he sent me videos of it. I didn't get to see your set. I forgot whose set he sent me, but it looked like a lot of fun. It looked pretty damn dope.
Yeah, yeah. I want to shout out Mr. Frank White and Queen. You know, they were the two
Yeah,
competitors that got me that night.
that's good, man. So you pretty much said like you met a lot of different people outside your region, outside the state, which is dope, and like collaboration is like very important. What are some artists within the city that you would like to collab with that you have not yet? Or you can be on the J. Cole shit and say fuck everyone, I don't want no features.
Yeah. uh, man, I'd like to have my cake and eat it too, for real, if I could. Like,
I feel that.
you know, I really would, like, cause like, man, like, I I think because I'm very conceptual,
Hmm.
I like to create along like these intentions, and
Hmm.
I'm learning that I don't have to be so rigid for, like
Right.
I can let somebody else paint in the picture. And so
Gotcha.
like honestly, I've come to the point where I'd like to collaborate with as many people as possible. Um, most like, man, no, I mean my homies. That sounds kind of generic, but really though, my friends that make music, I'm already
Hmm.
working on that. Like, people in the downtown scene, you know. Oh man, like I like to collaborate with a lot of people. Um, one name
You
that
might.
comes to mind for real. One name
No,
that
go ahead.
comes to mind for real is East God Selly. You know, I think he's really smooth and dope. You know, his flow is like polished, very much so. Yeah,
Got you.
yeah,
Oh, got you. I know as an artist, right? Especially when you're trying to pretty much paint a picture in your music, right? And you don't want features someone else can get in there and disrupt the painting. So I guess I'm picking up what you're putting down, and just letting someone in though into that painting. It's definitely helpful. It's like an experience for you, experience for them. You get to their fans get to hear your music and vice versa. So yeah, man,
right,
collaborations is like extremely important, especially in the music industry. So definitely open up yourself to it, and don't be on your J. Cole shit unless you're J. Cole, because he can do
yeah,
it.
yeah. I've got my I've got a few out there. Honestly, like they just started just falling into place right now.
Oh, that's
I
good.
like where this is going. Yeah.
That's good, man. That is really good to hear. Um, so that's the end, pretty much, of like the basic little question that I have for you. Ready to get into these rapid questions?
Let's do it. Let's
And
do
like, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. Like, shake it all out, and you be straight.
it.
I promise you. Um, do you have any tattoos? If so, how many?
None. None.
Favorite ice cream flavor?
Oreo.
Have you attended a concert? If so, what was your first one that you've been to?
Oh, Flatbush. It was Flatbush Zombies. They were
Oh,
hard. I think it
that's
was in
dope.
California. Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope as shit. What was your first CD or tape that you ever bought or you ever been gifted?
The first thing I ever bought was probably a J Cole. J. Cole CD. Sideline Stories.
Oh, Cold World Sideline Stories. Yeah, that's a classic right there.
Yeah.
You have 30 seconds on The Voice to wow the judges. What song are you singing that is not your own?
Annie Up. By Busta.
Oh,
By
word? You
yeah.
doing that?
Going crazy.
He said, I'm going crazy on that one. I feel that. I feel that.
That's the first song that came to mind. Going crazy.
Yeah, I ain't mad at you. Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix.
What is the craziest thing on your bucket list? I told you some of these questions will have you think. Oh, damn, you got that many crazy things on your
That
bucket list?
dog is crazy.
All right, how about you just give me one thing that's
Skydiving.
on
Skydiving.
skydiving?
Skydiving. Yeah.
I did that. What is it? Last year with my brother-in-law. That shit is so much fun. Definitely go do that.
Okay. For sure.
Definitely experience that. It is dope as fuck. What is your favorite Thanksgiving dish?
Ooh, ham. Ham. The ham and the yams.
The yams. I'm fucking with the yams, but not the same yams you talking about.
Yams. Yeah. Them yams too, man. Them yams too. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. What is your favorite TV show?
Ooh.
Yeah, tough one right there.
Ooh. Ooh. You backing me into a corner for real. Oh, hey.
Go ahead. If you got a couple, go ahead. Go spit them.
Uh, there's like three. I can only remember two right now.
All right, give me the two.
Oh no. So yeah, Boondocks, Breaking Bad, and damn Game of Thrones, and then Vikings.
Vikings. I fuck with Vikings heavy. I love that show
Right.
on Netflix.
Yeah, Vikings. Shit. For real.
Um, and I fuck with Boondocks heavy too. That shit have me in tears constantly. I think it's be
What?
on rotation in the house.
Man, dog. Yeah. Honestly, if I could get stuck on the island with that, I'd be cool. Like, I'd be straight.
Most definitely. What was your worst job and why?
Worst job was working at Raising Cane's. It was I why? Because they wanted me to do more than they paid me to do. And I was like, it's not worth walking here from down the street.
I feel that. I feel that a lot of jobs are like that. Unfortunately, they want to underpay you but work you like a fucking slave.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah, I spent what 8 hours there and I left and I never looked
I ain't mad at you. What
back.
is the best part of performing?
Whoa, this probably hearing the people say it back to you. When I like, hey yo, they be like, hey yo. It's like the best part, man. Like, cause I don't know, like
Rocking
it makes it.
crowd overall.
Huh?
I
My
feel
bad,
that.
you cut out.
Oh my bad. I said just rocking with the crowd, having the crowd just rock with you and I like vibe out with you. I feel that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's like the best part.
If you had a time machine, would you go to the past or to the future?
Future, future.
Hell yeah. Name one embarrassing moment
Oh,
that you
damn.
want to say. You don't need to go too crazy on it.
Right, right. not dunking in high school. I don't know.
I don't know. How tall are you?
6'5". At the time, I was
You
like 6'2".
you 6'5". Are you dunking now?
Mm, I've done it before, you
Oh,
know,
okay. All right. So
but
like
it's like,
trying to dunk and you missed.
yeah, like, cause like in high school, I didn't ever. Like,
Oh, okay.
everybody was like, "Yo, like you that tall and you can't," and I was like, "Bro, I don't really." I wasn't focused on that, and everybody was like, "Dog." So
If I had your height.
yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty sure you've heard that plenty of times.
From everybody and their mama, I swear to God,
What is the best compliment you've ever received?
you look good in yellow.
A, I see that's your color. Who was your childhood celebrity crush?
Oh, no, it wasn't her. It was Halle Berry.
Can't age. She don't age. Holly Berry's still bad. Who is the
Me
messiest
alone.
person? Neil. Her too. Her too bad. Still
Hell, boy.
bad.
Woo! God help me.
Them
Yeah.
yams.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
um, who is the messiest person you've ever known?
Um, the person I wrote the song about. Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, you can, man. You can say what you want to say. I ain't going. I am never going to pressure an artist to say something that they don't want to say. Like you don't need to
Feel
say
like
any
that's stuff in the
names at
drum.
all.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna just keep it at that. The person I
All
wrote
right,
the song about. Yeah.
say less. We'll definitely get into that song. Do you believe in love at first sight?
No, I believe in like infatuation or like, wanting
Right.
something, but no, not at first sight.
I feel that. If you could be fluent in any other language, which language would it be?
French, French.
Got it. Who is someone you look up to and why?
Hmm. Damn, I'm supposed to be like giving all the right answers.
No, there's
Um,
no right or wrong answer.
honestly, Denzel, for his composure, you know, um, and his what's that word? It's the character integrity. There we go.
Integrity that he has. I feel
Yeah.
that. All right, man. Last question, and this is like my favorite one. What is one irrational thing you are scared of?
Um,
Come on,
dropping a
everyone
bad
got that
word.
one irrational thing that just don't make sense to nobody else, but for some reason you scared of it.
uh, sheesh, man, see, I'm probably the type of person to have multiple, so like it's
No, it's
hard to
all
pick
cool. Just
one. Uh,
I'm like, just choose one.
like horror movies coming to life.
Horror
Like
movies
you
coming to
see,
life.
yeah, like you know what I'm saying, like walking through the dark. You know what I'm saying? Scream come out, stab you, or Jason. Like pops out of somewhere. Or like the clown from It, like you know what I'm saying? It just randomly pops up and eats you in the
I
dark.
feel
Like,
that. I feel that. Yeah, I'm not. I fucking love horror movies. What if one of them things came to life? I would not know what to do with my life.
so yeah, that's probably mine.
Got you. All right, man. That's the end of the rapid questions, man. We can get into the song "Burn," man. What was the inspiration behind this joint?
Burn. Real life, real life, like just going through being young first of all, and going through like a time when I felt as if like I couldn't tell anybody what was going on. Like, and if
Right.
I was to tell anybody what was going on, I sounded like a bitch. Like, oh, bro, why are you trying to share some shit that's going on with you? Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, man up. I'm like, yo, like it's not like I'm looking for people who are like, yo, like I'm going through this. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Everybody else trying to be all hard and shit, and I'm like, ah, man. So, um, I was just in this cycle, you know. Well, in the song, I'm talking about being stuck in this cycle, you know, and
Right.
choosing to just leave. You know, by the end of the song, I'm just like, this is over. But yeah, it's it's just it was inspired by life and just going through this moment where I needed
Mhm.
somebody to like to help me move into the next step because I had gotten my situation only knowing what I knew. You know, I knew
Right.
was looking for somebody to help me and yeah,
Got you. Got you. Like I was telling you earlier before I press record, is it just sounds like poetry, and not a lot of artists can do that. Write like pure poetry or make it sound like pure poetry. Um, and it just like I'm saying, it sounded like a relationship that was good, and it just went to shit and like became toxic, and like you chucked up the deuces because you found yourself in a toxic environment of some sort. That's pretty much was like my perspective on the song when I first listened to it. And like I was saying earlier, like everyone's been in that toxic place of just being down, not knowing what to do, not being able to talk to anyone. Um, and it really sucks, man. Not being able to talk to someone like sucks, especially as a man or a black man. It is tough to like sit there and talk about your feelings because, as you said earlier, everyone's like, "Man up,"
yeah,
and that's all you hear when you're growing up, and then it eventually gets to a point where like you're going to explode in some sort of way. So that's overall my perspective on it, man. You got anything else to say before we get into these bars?
no, no, just
No, you
don't.
good?
I mean, bro, it just if anybody going through anything, if it's not working out, you got to work out. You got to leave. Like, and
Got
that's really all I have to say. For it to get better, I know you want to like, cause that was me. I wanted it to get better so bad, but it's like no, like you got to get better. You know. Yeah. So that's really all I got to say.
got you. Kind of broke up a little bit, but I'm pretty sure I got everything. But we can get into these bars, man. The bars right here. Go ahead, rap it for the
Do
people.
it. Ah, best friends at each other with sharp ends. Mix the bitter taste with the juice it won't blend. Put emotions all in the text of consent as we reach our height for the night, but won't bend.
So
Ah,
what? So talk about that a little bit, man. That like, what's the meaning behind the lyrics that you want to discuss? Because it seems the whole song seems very personable. So You can say what you want to say. There's no need to say no names or any of that nonsense.
It's all good. So best friends at each other with sharp ends. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to give a picture of like, like imagine two people who are, you know what I'm saying, close as hell, but now they're at each other's throats. You know what I'm saying? What happened? You mix the bitter taste with the juice. It won't blend. Uh, there's this song I used to hear. I think it was like Jameson or Jack Daniels is my best friend. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But people use chasers, so you mix it with the juice. Um, it won't blend it because it never comes together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
None of
Yeah.
these, the situation and never go together. You know what I'm saying? So it
Yeah.
won't blend. Put emotions all in the text. Just couldn't say it. We can sum this up to like just sending out paragraphs on paragraphs, paragraphs on
Paragraphs.
paragraphs.
Yeah, we've all been there. You
It,
babysitting, it's that, or you like, fuck, man, I gotta read all this. That's what gets me mad. I'm like, yo, hit me with a phone call. We can talk about it. You're gonna hit me with a long text.
yeah,
I'm probably not gonna read that thing. I'm just saying.
yeah, it's too much. It's too much. There's too much going on.
Big
Um, as we reach our height for the night, but won't bend. You know, it's like y'all just keep going at each other. You know what I'm saying? And like
yeah,
you go till the height of the night, like midnight or something. Still at each other, like until you go to bed. You know what I'm saying, or something like that.
right.
Um, yeah, like y'all just you keep fighting, fighting. So
Yeah, I get that.
that's
Fighting and fighting, and no one's backing down from each other, and they, just keep going at it throughout the whole
yeah.
entire night. Yeah, I've been there too. And these next bars right here, man.
uh, raising your voice because of my poker face. Scared of my next move and used to playing chess. Getting all lethal, then I'm glad I wore a vest. This accursed prince can't heal with a kiss. Uh, like I mean, I feel like as men, like we don't really like go back and forth with women. I don't do that shit. So it's like I won't say anything. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? When she gets loud and all that stuff, like nah, like because I don't
Yeah,
feel like there's a need for a screaming match. We can just talk about this.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to be the I won the argument.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
facts.
And so she's raising her voice because of my poker face. Like she doesn't really know that I'm trying to get to the point of the thing by not reacting to her reacting to me. Because I'm just like
Yeah,
okay, and she's like, but you're not reacting to me,
right.
reacting to you. So there's an issue, and I'm just like, well, no, this is how we get to where we can talk. It's not by me raising my voice or you trying to raise yours. It's just by talking about the situation. But then again, so it's like scared of my next move ain't used to playing chess. Like why are you keeping up with me now? Now
Hmm.
that I'm not talking to you, or like you wondering where I'm at, who I'm with, or what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like no, like I'm making moves. Like you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
Like doing what I'm supposed to be doing. It doesn't matter who I'm with. No, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You chose to do what you wanted to do.
Right.
Yeah. No,
Definitely makes sense.
um, this accursed prince can't heal with a kiss. Like I can't, I can't, I can't be, I can't be this guy who um comes with this soft approach to you throwing dirt in my face every single time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're probably not gonna change because you don't want to hear what I have to say. Not that I'm perfect, but you know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, you're throwing all this stuff at me. I'm I'm not gonna reward that by being like, you know, uh,
Yeah, I be over there. How can I say this? It's like someone verbally attacking you for whatever reason or calling you names or something, and they how I'm taking it. This is how I'm interpreting it. Is they feel like you're in the wrong, and then they want you to apologize for whatever. That's how I interpreted it. And like I said this before, we've all been there of just being in an argument and having someone verbally attack you in a certain way, and they think you're in the wrong, and they expect you to apologize, and you sitting there like, yo, I didn't do anything wrong. You sitting there, you're yelling at me and everything, and I'm just sitting back and I'm just taking it, and I ain't gonna take it no more, so I'm out of here because I'm not taking no verbal abuse. I'm too old to be going through that.
no, for real, we are. You know, we're adults.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. And all right, these next ones right here.
Why the fuck you gotta push me off the edge? You know I ain't scared to jump this ledge. Or you applying pressure to the wrong gauge. Learn fast and turn the page.
This one's a little self-explanatory for the most
Yeah.
part. For the
You know?
most part,
Like why the
like,
fuck?
yeah, why the fuck are you pretty much pushing my buttons? Like, you know I can snap, and you over here applying the
Man, pressure.
wrong type of pressure to me, and like you just learn fast, and like you turn the page.
Hurry up, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, yo, this is not you know this is not the way to do it. Hurry up.
Right, this
Stop.
ain't it.
Act right. This ain't
Right, and these next bars right here.
it. Rob me a pussy point. Meet me on this island. I'm trying to prove my case. I just made a dead end. If you're happy at the club with strangers, well then, guess we were young and just have to let it burn.
Hmm. That
Hmm.
like first rob me pussy point. I feel like almost every man has gone through this of a woman using their now that am I there? Now that I'm older,
Brother, you,
every
yeah,
girl got a pussy. Like
you know me.
like
Yeah,
there was
I kind of lost you for a second there.
oh my bad. I don't know what's going on with the internet because I am hardwired in, but we all good and we just gonna push through this thing.
Let's
But
go. Yeah.
yeah, but go ahead. You can talk about it.
Um. Yeah. Just like you said, like you know, when when I thought of that, I was like, I'm pretty sure somebody out there can relate to being taken. You like, you know what I'm saying? You like being like, oh look, this is really what I put down, okay,
Right.
because I cared about you. But you used this instead and did
Mm-hmm.
what you did. You know what I'm saying? So like you leave me on this island that like how did we get how did first of all, how did I get on this island? Now I don't, you know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
you literally took everything. It's crazy. Um, I ain't trying to prove my case because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna chase. Is really what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I
Um,
feel that.
and it was just at this dead end. Like, but if you're happy at the club is strange as well, then what can I do? You know,
Yeah.
guess we
Enjoy
was
that
young.
lifestyle. Yeah.
Hey man, yeah, just have to let it burn. You know what I'm saying? I thought about like ushers in the club. Um,
And then let it burn.
yeah, just let it burn, man. It's cool.
I feel that,
Cause like
man.
they're linked. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Most
yeah.
definitely. Those are pretty much all the lyrics, man, in the song that stood out to me. You got any lyrics that you want to discuss before I play the song?
No, just let the people hear. And let them take it in and enjoy it for themselves. And relate to it.
Got you, got you. Definitely gonna play the song. The link to the song will be down there in the description. But we gonna play this thing.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something. Best friends at each other with sharp ends. Mix this bitter taste with the juice, it won't blend. Put emotions all in the text, it couldn't send. As we reach our height for the night, but won't bend. Tell me hold firm, but wanting on your term. Tell me who's the germ, I got bruises on my arm. You think I own the farm, the way she shovel shit on. But it ain't my problem, my attention feel like medicine. You raising your voice cause of my poker face. Scared of my next move. Ain't used to playing chess. Getting all lethal, then I'm glad I wore a vest. This accursed prince can't heal with a kiss. Am I the sacrifice as you abuse privilege? Freedom taking notice. The compliments ain't strange. Contemplating getting money's meant elsewhere. If I did, just know it was health care. Acting kinda funny, missing the cuddle buddy. Out tipsy, only after she said. Only after she said. Acting kinda funny, missing the cuddle buddy. Out tipsy, only after she said. Only after she said. Imagine the beginning, every excuse to see you. Pictures on my phone, duck faces I done blew through. Laying on
I
my options,
love
should I
that
build something new? Why the fuck
that
you gotta
part.
push me to the
Not
edge?
not not the part, but the vocals in the back. The oh, hold on. I can't sing. I'm gonna make this known now. But the
Yeah.
like to me, it just brings so much soul and so much feeling to the song.
Yeah. Shout out to the producer for that. For he made that happen.
Yeah, definitely, and it just makes the song not more relatable. It just brings the song like so much more feeling. Of
Makes it more intimate.
there we go. That's the word I'm looking for. It definitely makes it more intimate. Definitely. You
This
got any other thoughts on the song?
um no. Like when I made this song,
Mm-hmm.
like it was one of the first songs I ever did it just like one go. Like it was from top to bottom. I just did it.
Right.
You know, I didn't really think about doing this. It was like the moment I heard the beat, like it just fell in place and took its own life, you know. And I really love this song because it's a place, it's an actual place and moment, you know, in somebody's life, and you know, I just
Def-
want people to know that they're not alone, honestly, you know, because a lot of people think that they are. I just want people to know that
Definitely.
they're not alone. Yeah.
Definitely. A lot of people go through their struggles and they feel like no one else has gone through those struggles, even though every situation is different. But having the feeling of like loneliness or depression, uh, pretty much just being sad or trapped, those feelings that everyone has gone through eventually throughout their life, and just putting it in a song to make sure people hear it and like, hey, you're not alone. We've all been on that island that we were just talking about earlier.
Mm.
Um, and people just listening to the song and just going through it and just vibing out with it. Cause like I was telling you before, like I've been in the situation before of being on that island and
Mm.
and pretty much going through those motions of feeling trapped and all the other stuff. But I'm not gonna sit here and give you my life story. But I just want to say we've just all been there before, and you just making the song about it, it touched me in a way of
Mm.
bringing it made me reminisce through what I've been through and just how far I've came. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. Yeah, I hear you.
Definitely. But if you got nothing else on the song, man, how about you? You know, tell us what else is going on in your life. Do you have any upcoming projects about to happen? Shows, events? What's going on with you?
Oh man. Really excited about this year. Um, for real. To anybody watching. Um, just just in terms of being able to create and being given the opportunities to create.
Right.
Um, I'm really excited about the momentum that's kind of flowing for me. I have a project, dirty, dirty, that I'm working on. This is the first time I'm actually like saying this anywhere.
Oh,
So,
damn.
man, sheesh. There's not a due date yet.
Right.
But I'm working on a project, dirty. It's the next in line after off the carousel.
Hmm.
Off the carousel is the project that Burn is on.
I'll put that
Um,
link down there in the description so you can definitely check the whole entire project out.
that, um, uh, that's in the works. I have videos. I just dropped a song called Everything, which is man, it's the last kind of um fumes, you know, of this whole like emotional roller coaster that I've been on.
Right.
Um, the song "Everything" just encompasses like uh, we really used to talk about everything, right? But I'm in a point in my life where, man, like we used to, but I'm done crying about this. So go check out "Everything." There's a video coming for that. I have a single
Be down
that's
there in the
dropping
description.
March the single that I'm dropping March 26th. It's called Hopeless. Um, just getting out of, something you might see somebody you like. And then, you approach and then things might be going well, but that person might have also just got out of something, and like yeah. So there's that kind of stuff you got to work through. You got to work through. Okay, you got to heal. You got to understand that other people,
Definitely.
you know what I'm saying, also have their stuff too. So it's like, this is everybody. It's supposed to be like it's kind of hopeless to be out here. You know what I'm saying? Trying to connect with somebody and not being as confident in the tools or having to learn new ways to make connections with new people.
Definitely.
So that's dropping March 26th. So check that out. Um, let's see what else. I'm working on doing a series of shows in Las Vegas. Um, Still talking about that, but that should probably be next month, in April, March, April. So in April, um, probably on Sundays. Every Sunday will be a vulgar slang, and we'll be
Okay.
doing. I'll be doing a set there. There will be like free food and free drinks. We'll be selling tickets. You can come in. I'll have a lineup. There'll be a lineup there, and
Hmm.
I might possibly headline.
Oh, oh. Fingers
But
crossed, man.
anyway,
That'd be dope.
still in the works. What else? What else? What else? What else? I think that's all I can say for now.
Oh, that's
For
good.
now.
Just say what you want to say. You don't need to give it all out all at once. You know what I'm saying? Have the people wait and leave them in suspense.
Oh, April 2nd. April 2nd. If you're in downtown Las Vegas, come to Ninja Karaoke. 7 a.m. to close the jam. Shout out to Jam the Poet. Shout out to Smash and shout out to Boom Biggie. Those would be the features for the open mic. So April 2nd, there'll be an open mic at Ninja Karaoke. Slide through 7 p.m. to close.
Definitely go check that out. Definitely will be staying tuned for that single "Hopeless." It sounds
Yeah.
like it's going to be a dope single, so I'll be definitely waiting for it to drop. Um, so how about you shout out your social media so people know exactly where to find you?
On IG, I am my handle is Voodoo Child. That's VOOCHIILD. Voodoo Child. You can check out my website, fruitfulaccent.com. Fruitfulaccent.com. I have a Twitter, Voodoo Child, and Facebook, Choti. Um,
Definitely go check them out.
yeah, yeah, we got stuff coming. We got stuff coming.
Definitely, like I said, we staying tuned for that, man. But last question, man, what is your goal in the music industry?
To be successful and to be successful in my own way, with my own people, because like I really want to go on a world tour. That's 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 what that's it. But
Right.
in the music industry, I want to be successful in my own way because success isn't what every or society defines it to be.
True. Everyone has their own definition of what successful is to them.
Yeah, because a lot of the times we end up cookie cutter. But I want to be successful in my own way, and I want to heal, like to just give music that heals for it.
I feel that, man. I really do. Trying to put that positivity out there in the world and healing out there in the world because there's entirely too much bullshit and hurt and just negative energy out there in the world. And all we can do as individuals is just try to put that peace, love, and positivity out there.
Right. You know, I think it was Bob Marley. Bob Marley said, "Don't quote me on this. Don't quote me." But I think it was like, the bad people are always working. They never sleep. They're always working. So why would I?
Ooh, I know this quote. I've heard this quote before.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's like
definitely.
even where because I feel like the light side of this whole yin yang thing gets this reputation that it's not as aggressive, or
Hmm.
it's like a it's like a doormat or something like that.
Right. Yeah.
Like, honestly, a lot of the times that's where the real warriors are at. Like, and you can just look at Bruce Lee for an example. You
That's
can
a good
tell me that.
example right there.
Yeah. So
You got any final thoughts, man, before we get up out of here?
no, man. This was a dope experience, dude. Like, for real. Yeah, tap in with me. Send me a message. I'm open to networking features. If anybody likes my stuff, hit me up for real. Um, yeah, man, that's it. Just looking to network and work. And this is dope as shit for real.
Yeah, for real, man. This was a dope interview. I got to know you a little on a personal level and got to know your song and what the meaning behind it is, man. But all right, my lyrical heads, we're gonna get up out of here. So like, comment, subscribe to Lyrical Minds. Until next time, deuces.